Okay, let's run through The Drugs Don't Work by the Verve. It's pretty straightforward. Another set of cowboy chords. I have to say the Verve's repertoire, particularly for urban hymns, is a great demonstration of just how many songs you can get from basically the same chords. So this again, this won't be an exact replica of what's on the album because again, there's a lot of overdubs and things. But I'll take you through the kind of acoustic guitar part and then what I play on top of it in a band context, which is just some licks to give it some nice flavour. And again, it's sometimes it's a bit less is more on this. You don't want to put too much stuff in there. But anyway, this works very well for us. So basically, it starts on a C. It goes down to an E minor. Next chord is E minor. F, G, C. Vocals start. The chorus is F, E minor, A minor, G. So that's pretty straightforward. So what do I play over the top of that? Well, I play, so when he's on the C, I'll do this, which is just a slide down from a G on the D string to the E. Let's see. And then when it's at the E minor, so I'm just hammering on to the C, to A, and when the acoustic does the E minor, I just do just the top two strings. Sorry. So that's again straightforward. Once the drums come in, it's actually the shakers. I then switch to, which is actually lifted from the recording. You can hear him doing it. So over the C, and then you hit that on the when you get to the A minor. So what's that? It's just picking out notes from the C chord. So it's E and C. And then he uses this as a passing notes to get to a passing chord, I suppose, to get to the A minor. So it's just there, we're D and B. And then you just drop that 2 frets to get the A minor equivalent, and he does this. So just going up from the B to the C. And then when it's the E minor now, I go to, I just pick out these two here, these two for the F. Now you can go here to the G, but I think it sounds a bit twee here. So if you go all the way up there, so I do it here. So E minor, F, G. So just the same version of what we're doing for the C, but down here for the G, and then back into C. And that's really that. When it gets to the chorus, I do. This is my addition to this. This isn't on the record, but I've tried sort of working things out that what kind of sounds right, and this is what I came up with. So I'll play it through and then just explain what I'm doing. Back to that part. So over the F, I'm basically doing this version of an F. I suppose it's an F power chord really, but it's that one which allows you to get that kind of little country lick. So F, C, F, C, and then I'm bending the G up to the A. You get that country lick. And then I slide up here from the D to the E. Basically, now I'm over the E minor. I mean, you could play the straight E minor, but I think it just sounds nicer with the D in it. You want to give it a bit more colour than just playing exactly the same notes as the acoustic guitar. So and now I am just picking down the top 3 notes of the A minor chord, but I'm starting on the top string and picking down. So E, C, A, and then on the G I pick up. So from the G to the B to the D. E minor, F, G, C, and you can at the end when it's just hanging on that C chord, you can outline. I just use octaves to outline G to E, just basically just outplayed higher. And again, as it's hanging on that C at the end, I just emphasise the C chord by hammering on B to C. So anyway, that's my take on it. Hopefully that gives you some ideas and inspiration of what to do. Again, it's just finding your own way in, depending on what the makeup of your band is. We have a keyboard player, acoustic guitar, main singer, keyboard players doing backing vocals. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So with guitar, you don't want to be overdoing it and getting in the way, particularly with a song like this, because it's just quite a gentle, lovely song. So you don't want to overplay. Just make the parts that you do play really count. Anyway, I hope that helps, and good luck.